which is cool. Right, let's gift Talon Storycaster 2 packs real quick of Sinbad. Yeah. Talon. Boom. Yes. Yes. 1. Nice. Congratulations. Mystic, there are your packs. Enjoy. 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 Let's go. I've got a blocked nose. This is not good. Not good.
Don't die.
I'll try not to. Oh, there's my pen. Bye-bye, pen. It's like, nah, sorry, Ren, not today. Not today. Why would I stay on your desk when I could not? Makes sense. We're not farming Medulla. We're going for badges. Yeah, we're not farming Medulla. I don't really care about what gear we get. Because it doesn't drop anything that we can't get elsewhere. We're just going for badges. That's the only reason why we are doing Medulla. For badges. Why aren't you farming Medulla? Exactly, that's more of the question. That's more of the question. Why aren't you farming Medulla? Because you should be, definitely. The only thing you should be doing is farming Medulla.
All day, all night.
Yeah.
Non-stop Medulla.
Exactly. Who wouldn't want that? But yeah, no, we're getting badges for Medulla. So that's what we're actually doing here. That is actually what we're doing. Right, Quizler. More like Quizlet. You remember Medulla used to be a challenge, but now is too easy. I mean, Medulla still is a reasonable challenge, I would say. Especially with 3 people. Yeah, it's just not as hard as it used to be. But then also it's not the final boss, so it doesn't have to be as hard as it used to be. Storm Titan, still challenging. And then also the Devourer, if you want a real challenge. Or even, yeah, Devourer is quite hard. If you want to not cheese the Skeleton Key boss in the Catacombs, he's quite difficult as well. If you go for anyone less than 4 people. Even soloing, that's quite difficult. So if you really want some difficulty, there is a lot of difficulty there. You just gotta look. Yeah. Wish they reverted boss's health. Some of them in like early worlds I wouldn't mind, but in later worlds it kind of just speeds it up, which I'm not too worried about. Yeah, it's complicated. I'm fine with how it is at the moment. I'm fine with how it is at the moment. I mean, I understand why they had to do it, because otherwise people feel like if they had the same amount of health as they had before they nerfed all the spells, that it's just stupid, because we're just doing the same spells but it's not doing as much and it takes longer, which is not the intention. They're not intending us to stay in battle for 5 million years. And there's bosses for that specifically, if they want us to do that. Yeah. You're gonna log on and hope you get the one? Yeah, hopefully. I guess the Shredder, Renegade Druid, and the Devourer are a bit hard. They can be quite challenging, especially if you don't know what the heck you're doing, which, when I first did it, I didn't. Yeah. So, there are challenges if you want them. And like I said, if you want a real challenge, go on solo Felspawn, because that is quite difficult. I tried. It is quite difficult. And yeah, like the game, at the end of the day, the game isn't built for like people who are just gonna like want really, 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 really difficult challenges. Because they just can't feasibly do that in a game that also has casual players. So yeah, they have to accommodate for both. And I think what their intention is that Skeleton Key bosses are going to be a lot harder, if you want that challenge, and if you don't, then the main storyline will be easier. Most of the side bosses can be quite difficult, at the level that you're intended to do them, and that's fine, because you shouldn't be doing side quests if you don't have a lot of time anyway. So if you're a casual player, main quests are enough to get through the story. So yeah. That's just my opinion, though. I get the nerf, but nerfing health that much is crazy. I mean, I'm not against it. I think it does make it a bit, like, I was questing in Celestia just before, and it makes it so easy, which is nice, because it's nice to, just speed through the game a bit. But also, at the same time, I can understand why people are against it, but I think there would be more people against them not nerfing health than nerfing it. And it's the balance that has to do. Whatever they do, they're not going to please everybody. And I think nerfing health was the right option. Simply because it makes it feel worse that you're doing the same spells and they're not doing as much. And bosses still have, like, 20 million health. And you're not getting them done as quick as possible. Because you shouldn't be planning to be in a fight for 5 million years. Even with blades and traps. Because it's just not okay. It's not how the game should be played. The game shouldn't be about just sitting in a fight for 5 million years. Especially of, like, random bosses in a quest. Because that's just not fun. That's not fun. Bosses like Medulla that are kind of challenging and offer something different. Sure, you can be in fights for longer. Especially if it's only once that you need to fight them. But you choose to fight them more, like I am doing here. This is what, our 35th? No, 35, 36. 37th Medulla kill, I believe. And that's fine. If you want that challenge, go and find it. But I don't think the game should be catering. Oh no. 75% complete for the next 8-hour stream, by the way.
Nice.
That's crazy. I'm going to have to increase the price next time because it's too easy, apparently.
There needs to be, like, a middle ground.
I know. I went really low this time because last time we barely made it. This time we got to make it.
Yeah, because I did 14,000 of it.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah. What was this one? This was 25,000 and this was 15. I might go for 20 next time. Maybe.
Yeah. Split middle.
Yeah. You solo load every skeleton key boss besides Aphrodite and either boss on a balance. That's why you left was because the difficulty started going away. I mean, that's fine. Like I said, they can't just satisfy people who want a challenge, because as much as you would think that there would be a lot of people out there, there's just not. Because a lot of people, like myself, don't have time to just farm bosses over and over and over to get good gear to defeat people. And if you wanted a challenge, just go and use bad gear to defeat a boss and see how bad a gear you can go and defeat, like, a boss like, for example, Renegade Druid. Like, if you want a challenge, you can find it and do it yourself. It's just, they're not going to be, like, giving you what you need to do that if they have to, because it's not what goes well for the game. Because the game is basically a casual sort of game, and they'll prefer to keep it a casual game. And obviously, there are challenges, like there's specific badges for defeating, I believe, the new skeleton key boss in the catacombs. If you defeat him under a certain amount of rounds, you get an extra badge for that. So if you want that challenge, you can go for it. If you want to solo him and get a special badge for that, you can go for it. But at the end of the day, it's not who they're catering for. And like I said, if you want a challenge, you can make it yourself as well. Because it's an open game, you can go like, hey, what happens if I use Waterworks gear at max level to defeat, like, Medulla or something in a team, and see how that goes, Limit your damage, limit your gear output. That was crazy.
Ooh.
That was crazy hit there from Dylan. Probably. I mean, every single boss and mob above Celestia got their health cut by, I think it was 20%. To accommodate for the nerfs of the spells. And I think that's good, because the only reason why the health was so high was because we were doing so much damage. And with spells being, the majority of spells getting a reduce in damage, it makes sense to also reduce health with it. Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's about the same as what we were doing before anyway. So it's not too big of a deal. You thought it would be nerfed, but they get shads 10 times faster, and it's like nothing changed. Yeah. Like I said, generally things are about as they were before, which is why I wasn't too worried about the update. Especially towards the end when it was like, pretty decent. But yeah, it's basically the same. As long as you have like the sort of the middle ground, sort of basically average gear, not like fantastic gear, but you know, not terrible gear either. Something like what I rock on my just normal hitting set. It's not great, it's not the best gear by any means, but it's not terrible. And yeah, it's basically the same as it was before. Medulla, in fact, I think got a little bit harder just because of because Myth got such a huge buff, especially with Mystic now eating your shield and not using it. And also, what was it? Orthoris is now an AoE, which kind of is annoying. So yeah, it's kind of basically, I would say, pretty similar to what it was before. Yeah. You got trash? Oh no, that's not good. Not good. Rip effing chat for
Who
the
wants to
trash.
get hit with an Ifrit?
Hit with an Ifrit?
Yeah.
You should. You
I'll
should.
hit you with an Ifrit.
Do it, you won't. Oh, you're confused.
Right,
I didn't realize you were confused. I was on a tangent. Now my mouth is sore from opening my mouth too much. It's weird. Sometimes when I talk too much, my like jaw down here
I didn't know what to
gets
say,
a bit
so
sore.
I just didn't say anything.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Understandable. Have a nice day.
I will,
Ooh.
thank you.
Are you gonna be dying?
Probably.
Okay. I'll heal you next then.
Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna die. I'm just gonna... Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Okay. I'll heal you
I'll
next
take half
anyway.
health.
I'll heal you next anyway. Because I have heals. I'm a healy boy. Don't you forget it.
Oh, okay.
This just popped up, okay? I didn't mean it. It just popped up. Okay? You can see. I drew. I had one space to drew. I drew. And it popped up.
I have one space to drew.
I did. I had one space and I drew it and boom. It just had to happen. It was a sign.
I don't believe it.
It was a sign, okay? It was a sign of life. Haha. Oh, you're giving Dylan something. How cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's traps. Even cuter. Wow. You'll come back to Wiz when New World is released. You're hoping for some balance buffs for PvP and PvE. I don't think balance is going to be buffed in a while. They got solid nerfs. I don't expect them to get too much in the way of buffs. I think the nerfs are a bit big, but I don't think it's going to be like buffs as in like better than everybody else, because yeah, I don't think that's going to be happening. GG to Corporal. That man's became cake, but hey, now you can get gear easier, so I'm not complaining. Exactly. I haven't actually farmed for him. I don't think I've ever actually defeated him. I need to get his robe. But yeah. And also, for things that have been out for a long time, I don't mind it becoming less of a challenge over time, because I think it should be available to everyone to get the gear. Like, for example, Corporal Tennyson, he drops some decent robes for most schools, and I think it should be able for more casual players who may not be good at the game to get what they want as well. Your balance. Okay, let me just do this real quick and add you a Mystic. Trevor Battlecloud, nice. You just got your schedule for school, and you got ceramics, but it's gonna be online. What? How does that even make sense?
It doesn't.
I was gonna try and change class, but now I'm not sure if I should, because I wouldn't do anything online. That's weird. Ceramics online. That is so weird. That is so weird. You're behind a Corp nerf strictly because of the difficulty of cheats. I mean, every boss got nerfed slightly with their health, so I'm assuming Storm Titan also got nerfed as well. But that's not only the only thing that got nerfed, it's also all of the spells that they use as well. Just like us, they also got nerfed. So really, it's not really a nerf. It's just bringing it back down, bringing the balance of difficulty, or not even difficulty, just bringing the numbers down, basically, is what it was. Essentially. Essentially what it is. I'm pretty sure Titan did get nerfed with the health ever so slightly. Actually, no, maybe not, because his health is 1 million. The only thing that would have got nerfed from his from him, since his cheats are very specific, would have been just the spells that he uses, because they got nerfed like ours. So that would be the only thing that got nerfed from the Titan. I forgot about that fight. I always forget that fight. Wow, he was on me. That's crazy. Imagine that. Yeah, that would be the only thing that got nerfed from that. Yeah. It could be also that you have to do less as well, yeah. It'll be interesting to see. I haven't done him in forever. I don't think many people have, to be honest, either. Because he wasn't particularly worth farming for. It was
not fun.
It was not fun, no. We will be doing him soon. After we've done Medulla, he'll be next on our hit list. Yep. Of Imperia badges. Next on our hit list. Right. Let's do this. Sure, I'm surprised that everyone's staying alive so well. Congratulations, all. You're doing well. Congratulations.
That felt like a personal attack to me, so thank you.
It was not meant to be personal at all. It was meant to be very unpersonal.
It definitely was.
What does the wiki say? The wiki still says you have to do 30,000 damage 3 times to it. So I'm assuming it hasn't really been changed much. But then I'm also I don't mind that because it's still technically the end boss of the game. If you don't count the catacombs. Which in my opinion is just extra. What was that? You still haven't done them.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not too needed. It's not gonna inhibit you going on to the next bit, so it's fine.
True.
True. Yeah. Right. Let's go. One more, I think. What is the time? Yeah, 30 minutes. We should be able to do 1 minute. One more, hopefully. Oh, wait. We need to wait for Dylan. Hold up. Let me just go. Lovely.
Whoops.
Lovely. Right. Let's do this. Need to put in a couple of things. You love the catacombs? It had fun bosses. It sure did. It was really good. Really well done. What else do I need? Probably another Satyr. And we will switch deck to this. Hello, Batsy. Righty-ho. Are we ready? Ready or not?
I guess so.
Here we come. Ready or not, here we come. The only battle you dislike was the Gregors. Yeah. The one thing that I dislike about that fight is to get the badge, you have to defeat them twice. Which is a bit unfair. Really unfair. Yeah. Love the lore behind it too. Yeah, the lore was really good. Was that the one where the boss sets you up? That's the Devourer, yeah. Yeah, the Devourer is the one where the boss sets you. Gregor's was where there's 2 bosses. I can't exactly remember the cheats. I'm sure someone in the chat will say, but yeah, the Gregors were annoying. I do know that. I do remember that the Gregors were annoying. So yeah. That is a thing. Lovely. And will this kill? This is the question of the day. Your wiki? Yeah. Nice. It should be there. Should be there. Quizler is not dead. Oh no. F in the chat. Luckily we have a Deer Knight. It's fine.
You want a fire blade? You do? Okay, here you go.
Nice. God love fire blades. They're good. Gregors were like Sentinel and Omen. That's right. I think my favorite one was the Satharillith fight. That was my favorite fight of them all, I think. Renegade Druid was also pretty difficult. I didn't like him at all. He was annoying. Satharillith was my favorite, just because he was like easy, but also really cool cheats. It was a nice change of pace for the rest of the bosses, basically, in there. In my opinion, at least. So yeah, that's a thing. You know what was really funny? It was meant to absolutely pour down today. And it was meant to, like, snow as well. And it's like... Yeah, and it's, like, not. It's winter, obviously. In New Zealand, it's winter, by the way, in case you're wondering.
I know that I'm stupid, but it always... it always confuses me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it was, like, meant to rain and snow on the hills just not too far away. And it's like not even raining.
Take pictures.
I won't snow at my house. We're too low down. But we haven't had snow on the ground at my house. No, it's not how it works. I mean, it is how it works, but no, not what's happening. Not gonna happen. Right, are we ready for Medulla?
Maybe. Wait a second.
You thought the Seth boss was incredibly unique? Same. I really liked him. Satharillith was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. The Shredder was cool as well. I really liked him. He was a side quest boss, in case you don't know. I'm gonna blade Dylan first. I'll blade Dylan first, and then I'll blade anybody else who I have. Which boss was the one? Was the one where the boss was Storm and it takes 100% damage from mobs and mobs just spam shadow spells in the catacombs? I don't know about that one. Don't know. Terrain said, "No, I'm going to the United States today." That's definitely how weather works. I can 100% guarantee you that. Definitely. Definitely what happened. Definitely what happened. Aha. I'm not sure about that one. I'm assuming it might be Renegade. You're what? You ran out of water. I
ran out of water.
Oh no. Luckily this will be the last one, probably. Unless it's extremely quick. But I'll probably have the last one. I'll go and get some food because it's like midday and I need lunch. So yeah, this will probably be the last one for today. But 4 runs is not too bad. 3 technically.
Oh, it's pretty good.
3 for you, 4 for me. Because of the stupid way dying works. It's so stupid, honestly. It's so stupid still. Like, at least it used to make sense that if you're dead, you're dead. But now it's like, if you're dead, you might be dead, but you also may not be dead.
So they flip a coin.
Yeah, might as well. It's just stupid. Absolutely stupid. The worst fight was King Detri. Yeah. But that was also, you know, just the first one setting us up for what we have left. Or what we have to come. So it was kind of just that to ease us in, I would say. Is more or less what it was. Right. Here is this. Worst fight for you was Renegade Druid. Renegade Druid was frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Yeah. Ho ho ho. There's another lovely trappage. Some trappage for you. I need to get a new chair. Something I need to do is way too squeaky. Way too squeaky. Maybe some oil on it would be better, actually.
WD-40.
Don't know what that means, but yes. We should be fine, but I will add you anyway, just because I can. I think this will probably be the last one that we do for today before we hop over to Pirate, to do some swashbuckler stuff, because Rose needs water and I need to go and get some lunch, so I'll have a quick break after this, and then.
And I have to eat dinner too.
Yeah, you do. You do. So this will be our last one. Will definitely be our last one for today.
Are we gonna call during Jackbox again, or
no? I don't know. Do you want to? I think it would be better.
I don't care. I was asking.
Yeah, we will do that.
Okay. I just need to know so that I can get water and stuff ahead of time.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. That sounds good. But yeah, we'll do Pirate next. Swashbuckler questing. Hopefully, we'll be nearly finishing Mushu, I would say. We won't be, but we'll be close to it. And then we'll be doing some party games to finish off for the last 2 hours. So yeah, we're about halfway through now. We're at 3 hours and 43 minutes since I started, so just add a bit of extra time, about 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes to that.
Be safe at work.
Or subtract that. So yeah. See ya, Carlos. Thank you for stopping by. Have a great day at work. But yeah, this will be the last run. Then I'll go get some food. We'll log into Pirate. We'll do some swashbuckler. And yeah, that sounds like a plan. A plan. And then we'll do Jackbox afterwards. Later. Kabam. Dun. Your train last year was halfway to Canada at this point. Nice. Trains are cool. I've been on a train before.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't.
I've been on 2 trains.
We don't have those here, which I think is stupid.
I mean, we don't really have them here either. We don't. I mean, not in Christchurch at least. In Auckland and Wellington, there's trains to go places, but not in Christchurch because it's too small.
Public transportation is so stupid here. It's so big. I hate it.
Yeah. I mean, the only public transport we really have in Christchurch, technically, is buses.
Well, we have those, but that's where you're gonna get shanked.
I know, exactly. It's the same here. You don't.
My older brother got mugged at a McDonald's after getting off the metro.
Jeez. Wow. I'm not surprised though. Not surprised. You went to Montreal, Canada. Jeez. Oh, yeah. Last year, the train was nice. That's cool. That's really cool. As big as America is, it deserves a better train system.
I agree.
I mean, I think there's a lot of countries out there that deserve or need better public transport systems. Europe does it quite well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what I find so annoying is, all of the politicians, harp on about public transport, but then only focus on, one city for public transport. And they're like, well, why are you not using buses and stuff? And it's because they're so expensive. It's literally cheaper to drive in 15 minutes than waste, 2 hours getting to where you need to go. So stupid. So stupid. Because sometimes, in the city that I live, you have to take 2 buses to get to where you want to go. So, that's fun. Why take 2 when you can just drive and, be there in half the time? Just saying. Also, it's way expensive. Way more expensive generally than driving. Which is stupid.
And then the politicians and people guilt the citizens for not using the transportation that doesn't work.
Exactly.
How is it our
They're
fault?
how are we meant to...
You did this.
And then they're like, well, why would we fix it when no one uses it? It's what?
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's a never-ending spiral of just uselessness. It's stupid. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope your game of Rocket League was good. Hope you win all of the leagues of rockets. Because that's how it works, definitely. Definitely.
Can I type? There we go.
I don't know, can you type?
No, I can't, apparently. What up? My name's Aurora, I'm 19, and I never learned how to type.
Fair enough, understandable, have a nice day. Let's pretend the Sinbad packs didn't happen and gift Trevor Professor packs. No, not how it works. Not how it works, sorry. Not how it works. We're not farming Medulla, we're just defeating him 1,000 times. Because, yes. Because, yes. Right. Right. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, so we're not farming him. We're just, my dad is outside my window, being weird.
Hi, Dad.
Being really weird. Yeah. Yeah, we're defeating him 1,000 times is the goal of these runs. This will be the last one for today. We're at about 37, I think. So, we're still ages away. But, you know, we crack through it every now and then. When your dad and I were in Britain and France 2 years ago, your dad was impressed with the nice-looking trains and the speeds of the locomotives. Yeah, it's a thing that most countries, apart from in Europe, need to get better at, honestly, and also Asia. Asia and Europe do it really well, but America's and
We have our own brain emote. Look, there we go.
no, we do have the brain, the medulla himself.
Handcrafted.
Yeah.
Took me like 45 minutes to draw.
Yep. You get a big brain badge. You do. You get brain basher badge. Is why it's called brain bashers. The title of the stream at the moment. Fun fact. Fun fact. That is the badge for defeating him 1,000 times. Brain basher. Really cool badge.
Oh, I'm so confused.
Yeah, you are. That's fun. Hi, confused. I'm Brent.
Hi, Brent. Nice to meet you. I don't know
Hi, my name's
voice
Brent.
that
I'm a
was, but it was
recovering
annoying.
wizaholic. I'm a recovering
Aw.
wizaholic. Please feel pity for me. Please.
Where do I send my money? What's your Venmo, King? Please.
Exclamation point donate. A great place to send money. But also available and subs as well if you wanted to. Thank you for that shameless promotion, Rose. I appreciate it. You don't have to do that. You're gonna go back to questing your myth. Nice. Myth fun. Myth fun. Even though you roast American train travel, you still take the train every month. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Exactly. Exactly. Gotta do what you gotta do. Righty ho. Let's see how if we can kill, because that is England. I can indeed English.
Am I having a stroke?
No, I am England. Don't worry. Worry not, my fair maiden. I am England. Here to save you from Medulla and confusion.
I know you're speaking English, but you're not. You're not speaking English.
I am England. Don't worry. I am England. I'm not only speak England, I am England. I am the whole of England. Because definitely how it works. You had a Wiz addiction too? Wizards these days? Exactly. I think everybody who plays Wiz has a bit of a Wiz addiction. Except those that quit. But do you really ever quit Wiz? I think you just take breaks. You're trying to hit 120 because you got some decent myth gear from Gulch's packs. Nice. Not the mount though. No, sad reacts. Sad reacts. I believe you can get it sometime. Sometime in the near future you will be able to.
Out of everybody to hit, I swear.
I think it's on Dylan. To be honest.
No.
Oh, it is on you. Don't worry. Why would it not be? I mean, it's a tradition at this point, you know. You got to stick with tradition.
3 other people.
You got to stick with tradition. He can do it again next round. Is that even scarier? Yes. It is scarier. Very scary. Wiz is like Hotel California. You can check out anytime, but you can never truly leave. Exactly. I say I quit every year and bring your happy behind right back on, Wiz. Exactly. Exactly. It happens. It's what happens. Games like this, it's because there's like no other alternative. And if you want something...
It's a pretty unique experience.
It is. And if you want something that's really similar to Wiz, you can't find it. There's just nothing. And you have to come back. So, it just happens. It happens. It happens. Right, here is fire from above. Fa-fa. Fa-fa. You know what was really weird? I was driving home from work the other day. And I saw a number plate that had FFA. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Medulla. Like, I actually nearly just, like, blurted that out. It was quite funny.
That's so funny.
I know, I have an addiction. I see FFA, instantly think Medulla. Okay. Yikes.
We need to help this man.
I think so.
I think we need to GoFundMe for the therapy at this point.
Oh, man. You wish. Jeez. It's either KI or Fortnite.
Again. Okay.
Again. Hey, I mean, you just hit, so it's fine.
Yeah, but I have so many pits.
It came to a point where I actually had a dream about Wiz, and now that's... I mean, I had a dream about Wiz last night, not gonna lie. In fact, it was just this morning.
I've had one, but it...
Do you want to know what my dream this morning was?
Yes, share with the class.
I was playing Wiz with you, and then I forgot that I was meant to be streaming this stream that we're doing right now. And it was like about this time that I realized I was meant to be streaming, and I was like really, really upset. And it was all because I was playing Wiz with you. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I had that dream literally like just before I woke up this morning.
That's so funny.
And that's not the only Wiz dream. I had another Wiz dream just the other day. It's weird. Like, it's weird. I think I have an addiction at this point.
I had that one that I told you about a long time ago.
Yeah.
With you and Finn.
Yeah.
And the meteor.
Yup. You had a...
That's the only one I've ever had.
...dream about Wiz roleplay at a gym.
What?
Dylan, what?
Come again?
Just a bit confused by that. Just a bit confused.
Sir?
Yeah. So just everyone dreams about Wiz, I guess. I guess so. I guess it happens. Then you had a nightmare that it was supposed to be, that I was supposed to be taking the train to your mum's and you couldn't log off Wiz. Oh god. I mean, yikes. That sounds bad. I can't say I've dreamed about Wiz. But I say that and I'll go dream about it tonight. Yeah, probably. Probably how it works. I dreamed someone was splashing water at me and I said it was Tempest.
What is up with you? You have to help.
Oh gosh, we found the true Wizaholics over here. Jeez, it's a safe space, guys. Don't worry. I won't tell anybody about your weird Wiz dreams. Don't worry. Wow. That's funny. I'm actually pleased that I'm not the only one that's had a dream about Wiz, though. I was a bit worried.
I told you a long time ago.
That is true. Right!
Then you laughed at me.
I did, and just like you laughed at me.
Well, that's karma.
Yep, definitely. Right, 38 Medullas have been defeated now, of 1,000, so we're nearly there. Wait, what is that in math numbers?
A lot.
No, wait a second. God damn it. We're 3.8% of the way there. Woo!
Nice.
Fantastic, guys. We're doing it. We're doing it well. Thank you,
Why wouldn't
everybody.
you just